everybody today? Welcome to the Dirt Road Farmer. Well, I have bought 2 new fields, and one of them I noticed is planted, I believe it is in sorghum, and it only has 50% fertilizer on it, but the sorghum is in like the first growth stage. So we're going to go up and put the second stage of fertilizer on it, bring it up to 100%, and that'll help it out a little bit. Now whenever we get up here, we'll check the field out a little better to see if it needs lime and all that kind of stuff, but if it does, we'll put the lime on it after we harvest the crop. So now these are the 2 fields right here. They're soybean fields, one on the right and one on the left. I'm waiting for the one on the right to be ready to harvest, and then we'll come in and prepare both of these fields and plant them at the same time. That way we can harvest them at the same time. So, but anyway, we're going to get up here and we're going to check this field out and get it fertilized. I'll see you whenever we get there. All right, we're up here at this field, and I'm sorry, it's not sorghum, it's barley. And we've got a 75% yield bonus, but it's only fertilized 50%. But it's in its first growth stage, so we're going to jump right in here and get this field fertilized. So let's bring up our HUD. Alright, first thing we want to do is clear the current course that's in him out, and we want to create a new job for him. Alright, let's see. Let's get up here where we're at. There's where we're at. Alright, field position, about right there. We'll generate a course. Okay, we got 1 tool, 1 headland pass. Start work on the headland. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. So let's generate the field work course. All right, we've got that done. Let's bring up the small HUD, temporary course, first waypoint. Let's tell him to go to work. And once he starts spreading fertilizer, we'll jump out of him and go back here and see if he is indeed raising the fertilizer state on the field to 100%. Yeah, and he is not. He is not raising it. Well, okay. Well, we want to stop him because there's no sense in spending money on fertilizer if it's not going to do any good. Yeah. Now I don't understand why we're not getting the second 50%. I'm not understanding that. But that's all right. Not a problem. it'll be 100% once we harvest it and do our thing to it. So this is the second field over here that we just bought. Right here. Now this is a field that has sorghum in it. I thought I bought one that had sorghum in it, and this is it. And it's 50% fertilizer. But the first growth stage hasn't developed yet, so we're going to have to wait for it to develop. So anyway, well, we'll just have to wait. That's all. So, all right, let's go see if we can find something else to get into. I'll see you whenever we get there. All right. Well, we're going to go down here and prepare and replant that small cornfield that we chopped corn off of. We're going to go down there and see about preparing that and getting it replanted. First things are first, we've got to mulch it, and once we get it mulched, we'll check and see if it needs lime. I don't remember if it needs lime or not, but being as we chopped the corn off of it, we won't have the first stage of fertilizer. I'm almost sure that because there wasn't any straw coming off of it, any chopped corn stalks or anything, that we will not have any fertilizer on it. So we will have to put fertilizer on it. If it needs lime, we'll have to put lime on it, and then it's got to be plowed. Oh yes. Oh yeah, it's it's something when it comes to corn. But it made us a lot of money, and this corn on this map is really doing us a great deed. So, but anyway, I'll get back with you whenever we get down here. All right, we're coming up on that field right now. So let's jump out and let's just see what it needs. All right, well, it doesn't need any lime. That's a good thing. But as you can see, it's 0% fertilized. So first things are first, we need to come in here and mulch this down. All right, let's create a course, or create a job, whatever you want to call it. First thing we want to do is clear the current one that's in it out, and let's create a new job. Field position, oh, about right there, and open the course generator. One, okay, 3 headlands. Yeah, we do 3 headlands. It's probably going to pretty well take care of the field, because the field ain't that big. We can start on the headlands first. All right, and yeah, let's see what he does with the sharp turns. All right, we've got that generated. Let's bring up the small HUD. First waypoint. Let's tell him go to work. All right. And he is mulching. Good deal. All right. Well, we'll have to get our fertilizer tractor back down here. Yeah, I left it up at the new field that we bought. I left it up there because I thought, well, as soon as we get the first stage of fertilizer, we'll just fertilize it. And then I happened to think about this field, and I should have brought it back home, and I didn't. But that's not a problem. We can go get it. All right, I want to see what he does over here on this sharp corner. This mulcher, I really don't like how it swings out whenever he makes a turn. I really don't like that. But that's just kind of the way it is. I guess, as the old saying goes, we don't have to like it. You just got to deal with it. All right. See, that's ridiculous. That's what you call artificial intelligence right there. Yep. All right. Well, I guess he's going to make 3 of these rounds. And we'll probably have to touch up a little bit because of the swing on that mulcher. But we'll get it. It's looking good. All right, we're going to let him do that, and we'll go up and we're going to get our fertilizer tractor back down here so we can get this field fertilized. So I'll see you in a little bit. All right, we went and got our fertilizer tractor, got him down here, and he's ready to fertilize this field just as soon as this mulcher is done. You can see around the corners we're going to have to touch up a little bit, but that's all right. Once we get the fertilizer spreader going, then we'll take this mulcher back up to the old home place and we'll pick up the plow, because this field will have to be plowed once we get it fertilized. So but this guy is doing a good job. I had him set to skip a row on his center passes, and that is what he's doing. So now on this first one, he won't skip that one because he already did. He already skipped it. Now he's going to go back through and pick them all up, which in this particular case there's only 3 of them because the field isn't that big. So, but anyway, we're going to let him get it mulched, and then we'll get the fertilizer spreader started and we'll go get our plow. All right, we've got the mulcher out of the field. So let's get up here and see if we can get this fertilizer spreader started. So First thing we got to do is clear the current course. We want to load a new one, create a job, field position, about right there. Everything looks good there. All right, let's generate the course. We've got that done. Bring up the small HUD. Temporary course, first waypoint. All right, tell him to go to work. All right, excellent. Yeah, as you can see, it's not going to take him very long. He'll have his field fertilized. Very good. So, we will take that mulcher back to the home place, the old home place, and we're going to pick up the plow, and then we're going to plow this, and then it'll be ready to fertilize. So yes, everything is looking good. All right, we're going to leave him to it. We'll go and get our plow. All right, well, our guy spreading fertilizer should be about done, if not done. Yeah, I knew it wasn't going to take him long. All right. So we'll go over and check on him. Looks like he's... Yeah, let's see if we can just jump over there into him. Yes, sir, we did. All right. Man, talk about making short work out of a job. Good deal. Now, you might ask, if you haven't watched my videos before, that's an awful little spreader. It doesn't hold very much. 3,200 liters. How come you don't run out of fertilizer? Well, I have this set where the worker will buy the fertilizer. Now we get to pay for it. He's just buying it and putting it on our tab, and we're paying for it. But that just saves us money. It saves us time, because we have so much to do. So, all right, we're going to jump down out of him, and we're going to go over here and we're going to get our plow started. All right, we'll clear the current course, create a new job, field position, right there, create a course. 3 headlands is fine. We'll have him start on the headlands, do sharp. All right. Do we want him to skip a row? I mean, he don't need to. All right. Yeah, we'll not have him skip a row. All right, we'll generate the fieldwork course. We've got that done. Alright, temporary course, first waypoint. Tell him to go to work. I guess he had to think about that for a minute. But that's alright. Isn't the animation great on that? Alright, drop it down and get on with it. There we go. Yeah, he is off. Good deal. Looks good to me. He could have got over just a little bit more, but that's all right. We're not going to sweat the small stuff. Yeah, it's whenever we come up with a negative 50% fertilizer, you know, missing 50%, that's whenever we get excited. But anyway, we're going to let this guy do his thing. It won't take him long. He'll have it done. And then we're going to plant this. And I don't know exactly what we'll plant it in. Yeah, I don't know yet. Maybe... it's such a small field. I mean, don't get me wrong, I hate to keep saying that, but it is a small field, so you have to take different things into consideration. First of all, whatever you plant, are you planning on selling it or using it? And then how far is it to haul it to wherever you need to haul it to store it or sell it? Is it worth bringing all your big equipment down here to harvest? So yes, all those things are to be taken into consideration. So I think we'll probably just do corn again, and that way we'll have our next crop that we can chop and put into the fermenting silo. So I think that's what we're going to do. Alright, well, let's let this guy get on with his getting on, and we'll check back in with him in a little bit. Alright, he's making short work out of this plowing, I can tell you that. Of course, you know, like I say, the field isn't that big, so actually for us it is the perfect size field and kind of in a perfect location for us to have chopped corn. So I think that's what we'll designate this field for, is chopped corn. And because we don't have that far to haul it to our fermenting silo. And yeah, I think it'll just the right amount. All right, the young lady's doing a great job. Great job. Alright, well, she's going to have this done pretty quick like. She's got one more pass and she'll have it plowed. Now there's few places around on the corners that we got to go and touch up, but yes, it looks great. Once she gets done, we will do the touch up, and then we're going to go get our planter and we'll just replant corn in this field. So I'll see you in just a little bit. All right, I'm going to get this planter down here, and we're going to get this little small field planted in corn. And we got about, when we chopped that corn for silage, we got about 1.25 million liters of chaff. But the field was in poor shape, if you remember. So we're going to remember that, and this time we're planting it. This is our first time planting it, and we're going to plant it right, and we'll see what our yield is on the next time. All right, let's create a job for him. Field position right there's fine. All right, yeah, we better have him do about 3 headland passes. We want him to start on the center first, so he's not turning around on his planted ground, and do a sharp turn. Does he need to skip a row? No, I don't think so. All right, have him generate the course. We've got that done. Temporary course, first waypoint. Let's just tell him go to work. Now this is a direct drill planter, so that means it's going to cultivate before it puts seed in the ground. Otherwise, after plowing this, we would need to come in, if we had a planter that wasn't a direct drill, then we would need to come in and cultivate this plowed ground down to a smoother state. But this planter does it for us, so it saves us a step, saves us money, saves us time. So anyway, I try to use direct drill planters on everything, because it's just a time and money saver, to be honest about it. All right, see how he's cultivating that down and putting seed in the ground? Okay, now let's jump out of him and go back and see what we did. All right, and this is what we're looking for. 98% yield bonus, 100% fertilizer. Down there at the bottom it says, needs rolling. Yeah. Yeah, we talked about that, didn't we? All right. Well, we're going to just let him get on with it. And he's doing a great job. Good deal. All right. We can't ask for anything better than that. Well, we're going to let him do it, and we'll check back with him in a little bit. All right, this guy is on his headland passes, and there'll be a little bit of touch-up work for us to do whenever he's done, but that's all right. Like right there, they can't never seem to get the turns done right, but like I said, that's all right. We can touch up, we'll get it done. So I think it's going to wrap it up for us today. I think we're going to call it a video. If you like this content, please go down there and give me a like. I'd sure appreciate it. If you haven't had a chance to subscribe yet, please do. That would be awesome. That would be great. If you'd like to share this video with someone that you think would enjoy it, please do. But as for me, the Dirt Road Farmer, I think we're going to call it a day. And as always, thank you for watching.